Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Transfer portal season. Oh, the fun. Message board rumors, posts on Twitter, questions, concerns. What is actually happening? I know some of you guys live for it. Some of you guys hate it. But look, it is what it is. This is college football in 2024. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it. Now, if you've not watched some of my videos over the last few days, let me catch you guys up to speed real quick, and then we'll get into the rumors and the news of what's going on right now. Latest updates: Josh Thompson, interior offensive lineman out of Northwestern, 6'5", 301-pound redshirt junior. He's going to visit next week. We know the interior offensive line is a priority in this transfer portal cycle for Tennessee. He's also taking visits to Michigan State, Auburn, Ohio State, Michigan, South Carolina, and LSU. Now, another interior offensive lineman that Tennessee, according to Austin Price, is having a lot of good dialogue with, and he says a visit would not surprise him, and that's Wendell Moe Jr., interior offensive lineman out of Arizona, 6'2", 339-pound interior offensive lineman, a redshirt sophomore, so a little bit of eligibility there. And then yesterday we confirmed James Thompson, interior defensive lineman out of Wisconsin, a guy that's got a lot of versatility. He can play a lot of different spots on that interior or even maybe at defensive end, 6'5", 295-pound senior. So he does have just 1 year of eligibility left. It's a business trip. It's a one and done. We've seen some guys do this before with Rodney Garner since returning at Tennessee. Come to Tennessee, learn from Coach G, and maybe you can get yourself a shot at the NFL, but he will visit this weekend. Again, that's James Thompson, defensive lineman out of Wisconsin. But again, a lot of rumors, a lot of news, a lot of speculation. What is the latest? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it, but I need you to do that YouTube stuff for me. Just smash the thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, easy, and it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if it's your first time here on the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media reporters or journalists. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is fans. We're for the fans, by the fans. We speculate on message board rumors. We speculate on internet rumors just the same as you would if you were over at your buddy's house cracking open a beer talking Tennessee football. Did you see this? Did you see that? That's what we do. If you like it, make sure you subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We're going to be live on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, the Fan Call-In Show. All this chaos, sometimes we forget we got a college football playoff coming up in exactly 1 week. We're going to kick that week off on Sunday night with you guys. So let's talk about the rumors. This came out on Twitter last night. I was getting tagged. I was getting messaged. I was getting DMs. Boogie, have you heard anything? Have you seen anything? This is Logan the Vol. I'm hearing that Cam Seldon is expected to hit the portal. Things just didn't pan out for him here like we had all hoped. Best of luck, 23. Handshake emoji. Now, what does this mean? Who is this guy? He has 2,600 followers. I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to insult this guy or attack this guy. Like, he's just putting something out there. If he has some type of source, he has some type of information, I have no idea. I don't know who the guy is, but typically news breaks at VolQuest or at GoVols247 or at one of the big sites. But that doesn't mean this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. So I start doing my due diligence. I start diving into it. Austin Price put a post on VolQuest late last night, and he said, I've said it over and over and over again, if you are year 2 or 3 and don't play much, you are subject to transfer. So, again, Cam Seldon, rumored to the portal. The sophomore running back had 48 carries, 224 yards, and 1 touchdown in 2 seasons coming out of high school. Just a guy with a lot of expectations, right? High expectations for Cam Seldon coming out of high school, a 4-star prospect. He had the size that you're looking for in that SEC running back, 6'2", 220 coming out of high school. But not only did he have the size, he has elite speed. I don't think we ever really saw that in his time at Tennessee, but he has elite speed. He was a state champ in track in the 100 meters, had a school record of a 10.74 100 meter. Man, I remember seeing the clips on Twitter of him running that 100-meter, and it's like, man, he is so much bigger than everybody else on that track, but also so much faster. SEC type of athleticism. That doesn't always translate, right? Athleticism isn't everything, and I think part of this is he played all over the field in high school. He played wide receiver, he played running back, he played quarterback. I think he played a lot more wide receiver than anything else, but Tennessee brought him in as a running back, and I don't think it never clicked for him. We never saw it click for him. And even at times when we saw him, whether it be the spring game or other situations, just didn't seem like it clicked for him like it did when you see Deshaun Bishop come in the game or when you see Peyton Lewis come in the game. So is Cam Seldon hitting the portal? I don't know that for 100%, but I wanted to put this out there because a lot of people are talking about it. But I will say this, earlier in the year, we were having this conversation. we were talking about Cam Seldon and whether or not he was going to transfer. And I told you guys, this is not some type of inside information. It's not me pretending that I have some type of inside information on Cam Seldon. It was purely speculation on the way that the year was playing out, right? Cam Seldon, he saw Deshaun Bishop playing well. Deshaun Bishop passed him by. Deshaun Bishop became the number 2 running back. That's just, it is what it is. So was Cam Seldon that third? Was Cam Seldon that third guy? But then all of a sudden, we saw him on special teams. He disappeared after playing in 4 games. He disappeared, and that's when the speculation started for me. I thought that's weird. Where did Cam Seldon go on special teams? And then it started to click. Maybe he wanted the red shirt. Maybe he was going to play in those 4 games. He had already had the conversation with Coach Heibel. Hey, at the end of the year, I think I'm going to transfer. Do you mind if I red shirt? We've seen that with the offensive lineman from Arkansas that entered the portal. He did the same thing. Told Sam Pittman, hey, I want a red shirt. He red shirts. Just don't hit the portal on me. What does he do? He goes and hits the portal. Those conversations are being had all over the country. So it just something felt off there for me. But then a couple of games later in the season, DSamp goes down, gets banged up. Cam Seldon's off the bench. So the red shirt is burned. And then I thought maybe he's not going anywhere. But again, no 100% confirmation yet, but it would not surprise me at all. Read between the lines on Austin Price's comments. If you're a year 2, year 3 guy that doesn't play much, you are subject to transfer. Now, does that mean the coaches are asking him to transfer? Does that mean Cam Seldon wants playing time? You tell me what your thoughts are on that. So where do we go from here? Because there's a couple of different ways we can look at this thing. First, I guess we would start with the running back position. Right now, the guys that we've lost in the portal: Vyson Lang, Caleb Webb, Khalifa Keith, Jalen Smith, Jordan Matthews, Chaz Nimrod, Nathan Laycock, Nate Spillman. You've now lost 4 wide receivers, so I think you're definitely going to be hitting the portal there looking to upgrade. But now you've also lost 2 running backs. So where do you go? A guy that we've been talking about a little bit here recently. Coach Rice brought him up on Wednesday night. I mentioned him yesterday in some videos. That South Alabama true freshman transfer running back, Fluff Bothwell. This is a tweet from Hayes Fawcett, says he's heard from the following schools. So we know that Tennessee at least reached out. Tennessee at least kicked the tires to see if Fluff Bothwell had some interest. He was a 3-star prospect coming out of Alabama in the class of 24, listed as a 4-star prospect in the portal. So take that for what it's worth. Had 111 carries, 832 yards, 13 touchdowns, 7.5 yards per carry. Also had 13 catches for 92 yards as a true freshman at South Alabama. So that is a target. That is a name that Tennessee is reaching out to in the transfer portal. And again, this was all going down before these rumors of Cam Seldon started. There's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't see. But when you look at the running back room, and first you got to start with Dylan Sampson. Is Dylan Sampson off to the NFL? I've said this time and time again. I think it's a 99% chance he's going to the NFL, and I don't blame him. You're on a pitch count when you're a running back. You've only got so many years in you. Go get your money. But what if? What if this coaching staff prioritizes him and they put together some type of NIL package? We heard the same conversation with Cooper Mays. Cooper Mays could have gone to the NFL, but what if he comes back and you give me a similar package? Different guys have these different. It's college football in 2024. So does Tennessee, the Spire Sports Group, put together a package for him? And then you're talking about, what are your goals, man? You got a shot at the college football playoff. What if you don't make it? What if you don't get to that national championship? What if DSamp wants to come back and try for one last ride, one national championship, come back with Nico and the boys, try to go do something special, put together a Heisman Trophy campaign? But it starts with Dylan Sampson. If he's off to the NFL, Khalifa Keith, Cam Seldon are off to the portal. You're returning Deshaun Bishop, Peyton Lewis, and 2 true freshmen in Dwan Morris and Justin Baker, both 3-star prospects. A lot of hype behind Morris, we will see. But not only is it about the running back position, it's about the college football playoff. And I get it. A lot of those guys in the portal, guys like Vyson Lang, guys like Khalifa Keith, guys like Nathan Laycock and Nate Spillman, those guys aren't going to contribute in a college football playoff. But what about Caleb Webb? What about Chaz Nimrod, Jalen Smith, Jordan Matthews? Even Cam Seldon. I mean, I think those are guys that could have helped this football team in the college football playoff. Now, can they play? Yes. Will they play? I doubt it. I don't see it. I don't think these guys are going to suit up for one last ride with Tennessee. I think this is it. So does that impact us in the college football playoff? A lot to unpack there. First and foremost, what are your thoughts on Cam Seldon? Does he enter the portal? I think he's going to end up in the portal. That's just reading between the lines on what Austin Price posted. Again, I don't know what the guy on Twitter, don't know anything about him, what type of information he has. But what are your thoughts? Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Also, shout out to the members of the channel. You like what we do and you want to support what we do, think about hitting that join button down below. You become a member for just $1. You get access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows, and all kinds of fun perks and benefits. But if not, just smash the thumbs up, jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it, because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.